Hi everybody, it's Kara, aka the Principal Painter, and today I'm coming at you with the Diamond Art Club sneak peek. I'm so excited. I have on my Mermaid Squad t-shirt and everything. I'm excited because this is my very first opportunity to get to sneak peek a Yuumei art. Oh, I was beyond thrilled when I got this one to sneak peek for you. She is beautiful. She's a mermaid, and I can't wait for you to see it. So let's head to the painter dining room table and I'll show you what I got. See you there. We are back at the painter dining room table. All right, what have I got for you today? This is called Terrarium Beneath the Sea by Yuumei Art. It is absolutely beautiful. She's a tall girl. She is a tall girl. I'll get you in real close to the original artwork. Is that not stunning? I have a lot of mermaid paintings and this is unique. I absolutely love it. It is a 65.065 by 97.8 centimeters. So she's going to be tall, okay? Or a 25.6 by 38.6 inch. I love how her tail is kind of intertwining her body. She's got her tail kind of curled up around her. Her hair is floating in the water. You guys know I love that. Yuumei Art does such a beautiful job of light. First of all, I love artists that play with light effectively, and Yuumei Art does not disappoint. And she also gives a unique perspective on different elements in nature. She does all kinds of a variety of subject matter. I've got so many of her pieces, from Under the Stairs to Porcelain Dress to, The Great Escape. I've just fallen in love with her art. This is one that I will definitely be doing in 2026. I have a theme for next year, and this is part of the theme, so you'll have to watch for that. All right, so let's get into this. First of all, this is, let me pull you back out. I get to talking and forget that you can't see everything. This is a very new box. I'm going to call this the sleeve box because this comes with a sleeve that slides up and down. So helpful hint, when you get ready to open your box, open it from the opposite end that the sleeve is on, because this does slide and sometimes it makes it a little tricky to get that shelf out. But you have a beautiful box, very heavy duty. You've got the artwork wrapped around the sleeve and the original piece in the thumbnail in the center. On the side of the box, you've got your canvas stats. You've got the size on one side and a small thumbnail. On the opposite side, here is what I absolutely love. I'm so glad they kept this when they created these new boxes. You've got 97 colors, so we will definitely be turning the camera off and putting these colors into color families, including 3 Aurora Borealis and 3 Fairy Dust Diamonds, for a total diamond count of 102,373. But who's counting? Diamond Art Club has also added that in a couple of different languages, which is also very nice and inclusive. On the back, you have the same information that you've come to expect, your kit contents and how to diamond paint and the like. You also still have your thumbnail at the end of the box with the canvas stats and the SKU number of the canvas. All right, so as I said, I'm opening the box from the opposite end of the sleeve, pulling out the shelf. In your shelf, you get a toolkit. You get your canvas wrapped around your drills, and you get your paperwork. I'm going to put the shelf off to the side. All right, let's go through the paperwork first. All of Diamond Art Club's kits come in a kits come with paperwork in a pre-printed envelope, shall I say. You get a couple of items in the envelope. The envelope is pre-printed, once again, with tips and tricks, step-by-step instructions, and your kit contents, as well as instructions on how to refill your twist and pick applicator that I'll get into when I get into the toolkit. You got a couple of QR codes, one to the Facebook group, one that gets you 20% off of your first purchase through the Diamond Art Club app. So that's very handy. You also get a treasure quest card. Yes, look how beautiful this card is. These are collectible cards that you can use to display. They are holographic and have the artwork on the card that you will be diamond painting. On the front of the card, you've got Yuumei art, Terrarium beneath the sea, the size of the canvas, and you've got a special border around the front and a design on the back. That indicates the level of Treasure Quest cards that you can get in these kits. These are random. Just because I got a bronze card in my kit doesn't mean you might not get another level. So there are 4 levels: bronze, silver, gold, and the elusive black. Those levels mean something. When you scratch off this bar right here, it reveals a code, and you can put these codes in combinations with other levels of cards and get gift cards on up to a hand-rendered piece that Diamond Art Club will render for you as a custom. If by the border and the design on the back you can't remember what level of card you've got, Diamond Art Club does print the level of card on the back as well. So that goes to the side. You also get a quad fold sticker sheet that's very nice and condensed. It's not too big. Each of these is an individual sticker. You can put in a logbook. Here's, you've got your title of the piece, plus the artist, Yuumei art. On the far right, you got your start and end date. This will peel off and put in a logbook. Use these all the time. And also your canvas stats at the bottom. In the center, you have got pre-printed, pre-cut stickers that will help you kit up, and you can peel these stickers off and put on your containers when you are ready to do so. The stickers tell us some things, and you've got schematics that I'll show you when I open up this canvas that tell us the same things as these stickers do. The first column in pink tells us how many colors we're going to have. So when I get down to the bottom of this color list, I can see I have 97 colors, guys. This barely made the one sheet. Also, the center columns in color are your symbols. That's what you're going to match your drills up with to lay down on your canvas. And the third column are your DMC codes or DMC numbers. You come all the way down again to the end of the color list. You've got some items here that you will want to note. First of all, we've got 3 numbers over the number 6,000. Those are colors that are unique to Diamond Art Club. Diamond Art Club saw that the DMC color wheel or color family or color palette, shall I say, needed some extra colors to really remain true to this original artwork. So they just added their own colors, and they produced their drills in-house, so they were able to do that. So you've got 6011, which is purple, 6021, which is another shade of purple, and 6033, which is kind of a brownish berry color. Can't wait to see what those colors are. And then you've got some colors with some numbers, with letters in front of them. You've got AB350 and AB3078 and AB5200. Those indicate Aurora Borealis drills. Looks kind of like a rust color, a yellow, and a white. And then you've got 3 numbers with the letter Z in front of them that indicate fairy dust drills. A couple of blues, a darker blue and a lighter blue, and a golden color. So we will check out what those drills look like when I go over the colors. So keep this. It's super handy. Next, you get a tool kit, and I do go over this in detail for those of you that may be new. We always like to welcome newcomers. So those of you that know about this, feel free to skip ahead, which you probably already have. Your toolkit comes in a very eco-friendly bag. You can use it to store your toolkit or anything else you would like. Within your toolkit, you get a bag of baggies for drill storage, either before or after you diamond paint. This is your twist and pick applicator. This is a special pen developed by Diamond Art Club. It is branded. When you pop off the cap, you can see there are little ridges here. That's what you use to twist your pen to kind of get it screwed on tight. When you feel it get screwed on tight, this pen is pre-filled with clear or white wax. All you do is twist your pen slowly clockwise, and you will start to see there's wax in here, and it will start to rise to the tip of this pen. Once it gets to the tip of the pen, you're ready to diamond paint. It's an awesome feature. And if the wax comes out a little bit over the tip, you just pinch that wax off and you're ready to go. All right, leave the lid on here so it doesn't dry out. On the opposite end of your pen is what we call a multi-placer. That's what you're going to use for color blocking. I do see in this background some opportunities for color blocking based on the picture that I've seen, but we'll have to wait till we open up this canvas. So this is one of the multi-placers that you get. This is a 4-placer, but when you come down here in this tray, there's some goodies in this tray. you get a 7 placer. So if you want to place more drills down than 4, just pop out your 4 placer, pop in your 7 placer, and you are ready to go. So you've got some options there. In addition, you've got a couple of different types of wax. This is the clear wax that goes in the twist and pick applicator. Remember, the instructions on how to do that are in that pre-printed envelope, or you can access this by dipping your multi-placer in it. If you don't want to access the clear or white wax, Diamond Art Club provides you with a pad of their famous heart-shaped wax. There is plastic on the top and the bottom of this wax. Peel that plastic back or you will get no wax in your pen. So you have a choice of either your clear or white wax or your pink wax to utilize. And bringing up the rear for the grand finale of the toolkit is this amazing tray. I use this tray all the time. All right, you have got nice ridges that help you line up your drills extremely straight. You've got a removable stopper. This little spout helps you pour your drills successfully back into your containers when you're ready to switch colors, and you can just pop that stopper back in. High walls, so when you're shaking your drills to write them, they don't come flying out. And last but not least, the piece resistance, the lid. The lid slides on a channel. All right, and when you get it to the end, might have it. You got to try it a couple ways, right? When you get it to the end, it snaps shut. That means that lid is going nowhere and protects your drills inside. The bottom of this tray is also ridged, so you can stack your trays. So save these trays. You can actually kit up in these trays and have your drills ready to go when you're ready to grab them. So that is your toolkit, but I'm ready. I am so ready. I have not seen this. I have not cheated. I have not peeked. All of your canvases do come in a branded dust bag that is resealable. It was trying to seal itself to my table just now. So keep this dust bag should you want to store your painting in it. All these canvases are made out of material called tarpaulin. It's very buttery on the back, very velvety, scalloped and poked edges to prevent fraying. And I'm going to be rolling here for a little bit. Oh my goodness, I hope everyone is doing great on this Friday. Oh, I can't wait to see this image. We are going to have to do some gymnastics with this camera to make sure that you see all parts of this canvas. All right. In addition to the canvas being tarpaulin, it is the material used to adhere the drills to the canvas is poured glue, so I can roll this back and zhuzh. You don't have to. You could just unroll it and it would flatten out on its own very quickly, but for filming, I like to do it faster. And you have your drills. This is I will be putting these drills into color families because there's so many of them, but your drills are in a labeled bag with the title of the piece. In case you store your drills separately from your canvas, you can have a happy reunion when you're ready to diamond paint. All right, are we ready? Oh, are we ready? Okay, y'all, I can't even get it on my table. Look how beautiful she is. Once again, not surprising at all. Rendering team has knocked this out of the park. I also love it. Okay, so you've got a lot of opportunity for color blocking in this background, but if you get down and you look close, okay, it's not all, you're not gonna be just doing one color. There are several colors in this background, which I love because I know I tend to get bored. I do. But there's a lot going on in this background, even though it may look plain. You need it a little bit plain in order for this beautiful mermaid to pop off of it, but I'm just pulling you down here so you can see this background is not all solid. But at the same time, it does offer you some opportunities for color blocking. Now, let me get you out a little bit. Look at how beautiful her hair is floating in the water. She's got this bejeweled top on. I love that you're seeing the back of her. I love how the fin of her mermaid tail is curled around her. Oh my gosh. So beautiful. So beautiful. Oh, I cannot wait to do this. Like I said, this will be done, kitted up and done in 2026. I have a plan. I have a plan for this one. All right, so let me get you out and let me take you on a little tour of the canvas while you are gazing at this beautiful mermaid. All right, at the top of the canvas, we've got Diamond Art Club branding. Do what makes you sparkle, Diamond Art Club. At the top left and bottom right, you have what we call schematics. These schematics tell us the same thing our stickers do. The first column in pink tells us how many colors we're going to have. Middle column symbols, third column DMC numbers. Then as you get down, the colors are going to pop so beautifully on this canvas. Oh, I can't stop staring at her. I'm so excited. I get to show a Yuumei. I love Yuumei. Okay. At the bottom, you've got a thumbnail of the art. You have got some information here. You've got the title, Terrarium Beneath the Sea. You've got the size, and you've got the artist, Yuumei Art. You'll notice Yuumei Art has a copyright in front of her name. That means Yuumei Art has given permission for her art to be used and is being compensated by Diamond Art Club, as are all of their artists, which is very important and should be important to all of us. We need to treat our artists well, which Diamond Art Club certainly does. You've got social media information in the center, Facebook and Instagram. Tag them with a hashtag Diamond Art Club when you're working on these beautiful pieces. They love to see your progress. And then to the far right at the bottom, hello, if you could see it, you have got a lifetime warranty. As long as you're the original purchaser of this piece, Diamond Art Club will make it right if anything goes wrong with the canvas or drills. Please note, those of you that are on D-Stash sites, if someone destashes a Diamond Art Club painting to you, it does void the warranty. I always like to kind of say that every once in a while because some people may not know that. So just make sure that you know that when you buy a piece from other places besides Diamond Art Club or Diamond Art Club approved vendors, that lifetime warranty is voided. But, oh, I just love her. I just love her. I love the colors in her tail. Oh, so beautiful. All right, what I'm going to do, get you back out here so you can see the whole thing. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn this camera off. I'm going to get these colors into color families. I'm also going to make note of where the special drills go. And when I come back in just a nanosecond for you, we will go over the colors and I will show you the special drills and what they look like and where they go on the canvas. So I'll see you in just a second. All right, I am back. You guys, this took me a little longer than it normally does, but the more I see this color palette, the more excited I am about this mermaid and everything that's going on. So these are the color families. I wanted you to see them as a whole. I know you can't see them up close, and I'm going to get you down into the business. We have a ton of blues. I had to split out some color families because there were distinct, there was a distinct family of turquoise away from just the blue and green. And oh my gosh, it just took me a little bit longer, and that is okay. But let's get down and see these beautiful colors. Let's start off with our big color family, which is blue. All right. So the first row you have got, hang on, let me see if I can do this. No, I'm gonna have to pinch it out just a little bit. Okay. Nope, you still don't have them all. There we go. Okay, so we have got, oh gosh, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 14 different colors of blue. You are going to be, you have a lot of 823. You've got 5 bags of it. $9.39 is going to be, there's not a bag of 810 to be had in this painting, so no black, but man, oh man, $9.39. I think you've got like 14 bags, 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 bags of $9.39. So that's a darker blue. But you can see from all these different shades of blue that you've got that you are going to be really playing with a lot of different colors of blue in this particular kit. And like I said, the background is broken up. You're not going to be having all $9.39 in one area. And what I love about this is there is confetti. There's going to be confetti in that mermaid, no doubt, in her hair and her tail. But just when you get to a point where you're like, I can't take any more confetti, there'll be an area of color blocking. So I love paintings like that that mix it up a little bit. This is definitely one of them. So that is your blue color family. Oh, I want to kit this up now. But I'm doing a project, so I can't just yet, but I will. This will be done in 2026. I promise you. I love this painting so much. If they had not sent this to me to sneak peek, I would have purchased it for sure. I know that it's big, but oh my God, it's gorgeous. All right, so here is your turquoise color family. There we go. I moved it up a little bit so you could see it a little bit better. So you've got 8 shades of turquoise. All right, next we've got our gray color family. You've just got all kinds of specks of color, and you're gonna need all that $9.39 for these beautiful colors to pop in her tail and in her hair, and where they've placed the special drills is amazing. Okay, that's your gray. You've got a couple, this was like dark cranberry, you know, dark berry tones. You got a couple of those. Then here is your green color family. Let me get you out a little bit so you can see that. There we go. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 different shades of green. And I mean, you've got it going from light, almost yellowish green, I mean, to a sage green. You've got all kinds of different, and you can imagine how those are going to look in that tail. I mean, that's just going to look spectacular. All right. Moving on down. All right. These are your lighter purples. Get you in so you can see those. Whoops, wrong way, Kara, wrong way. There we go. So lighter purples to pinkish purples. Then you've got a few shades. This one could have gone into a couple of different color families, but then you've got your darker shades of purple. Got 4 of those. Then let's get up here. You've got all of these different shades of cream. Just beautiful. I love putting these together so you can see kind of how many you're going to get and kind of the impact they're going to have on the canvas. Then you've got a few taupes and oatmeals. All right, let me move the canvas over. There's your pink color family. You've got some deep rose colors on to light pinks. You got a raspberry in there. I mean, this color palette is amazing. All right, and then you've got your browns. We are in nature, even though we're under the water, so you're gonna have some browns. So those are your brown color families, 8 shades of brown. I'm wondering where that brown goes. I'm curious. And then bringing up, well, not bringing up the rear because I've still got to show you the special drills. But second to last is our peach orange terracotta color family. And there you go. So just absolutely beautiful color palette, you know, from bright to muted. They got it all. They got every shade you could possibly imagine in this piece. Okay, but before we turn this canvas back over, and I took some notes on where these go, let me show you our special drills. First is AB 350. Kara, what is an AB drill? AB stands for Aurora Borealis. It is a special coating put on the tops of these drills that captures facets of light and color from the environment and the drills around them and just makes them all together now. Shim, shim, shimmy, shimmer. Just a little bit more. So that's a beautiful red. Then we have AB 3078, which is a beautiful light lemon yellow. And we have the ever popular AB 5200, which is a white AB. You can already see that beautiful AB coating on the drills, capturing all of the colors in the environment around it. So pretty. It's so funny because my phone case that I'm filming on is super colorful and it's capturing all that color in my phone case. Oh my gosh. Okay, now on to fairy dust drills. This has got to be probably one of the prettiest fairy dust drills I've ever worked with. I haven't worked with it a lot. I've worked with it before, but look at this blue fairy dust, and you get 2 big old bags of it. All right, fairy dust drills look to have a sprinkling of a mica powder or a glitter on the top of the drill. The mica powder is encased inside of the drill and is the same color as the drill and gives it a much more subtle shine, but it just shimmers, and they're wonderful to work with. They're also very shy and don't like to show their faces a whole lot, so I have to talk nicely to them and prompt them so they will show themselves to you. But this is an absolutely beautiful blue color, Z3765. Our next fairy dust is Z3766. Ooh, you can really see that. That's so pretty. Ooh, a big old bag of that. And our final fairy dust is Z3821. Ooh, and you can see that too. Good, because the lighter you get, the harder it is to see that mica powder or the misting of the mica powder on the top. But man, oh man, you can sure see it. Yay, 3821. A little bit of that. All right, let me zoom you back out. Get this beauty turned over. Oh yeah, she's getting done. I don't care that she's big. I don't care. She will be worth it. Worth it. Okay. Let me slide her back up, and I'll just have to kind of slide her back and forth as I'm going over my notes. I do have my handy dandy pointer that I did coordinate with this canvas. Write that down. All right, so let's go into where our AB placement is. All right, this is gonna be fun. Our first AB is AB 350. Oh my goodness. Okay, are you ready? You get up to the top here. There is a ton of it all throughout her hair. That is a clover symbol. It is everywhere. It's sprinkled all over her hair. That's where it is. Nowhere else. Her hair got all the red AB love. That is going to be beautiful. And you'll notice Yuumei is a master at creating light illusion, and she is at the she's almost at the surface of the water. You can see that light coming in from the top left of the painting, and it's highlighting her hair that's kind of floating in the water. So all of that red AB is going to be all in her hair. Oh, so gorgeous. All right, next we've got AB 3078, which is that beautiful lemony yellow light color. That is going also in her hair. Let's see, it's in her hair. It's also up here at the very top in this background, right up here where the light is starting to stream in, right? But it's also in the top of her hair. So her hair is going to sparkle and shine like no other. It is also, that yellow is also, you've got a little bit of it in her fins right here. Is it over here? Nope, just a little bit right here. Okay. Then we have got, rounding out our AB, we got 5200, that beautiful white. That is in the top of her tail. So you've got some, there you can see in her tail there's light white. It's not it's not the light white. There's some right here in the top of her tail, okay? There's some in the tips of her fins, sprinkled throughout the tips of her fins. It's kind of, it's right here. The light white that's highlighting her body right here. That's all that light white is that AB, and it's the light white in the tips of her fin here and in the tips of her fin here. But it's not all the light white. It's just a highlight, okay? So that's where that is going to be. Next we get into our fairy dust. Yay, yay, yay. All right, let's start off with a bang. Let's start off with these 2 big bags of 37.65, that beautiful blue. All right, now in this water, you see there are bubbles. It comprises all of these bubbles in the water. Right here, hang on. Here we go. Here, 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 here. All these bubbles are made up of it. There is some highlighting the underside of her tail right here. There is some on the back of her tail in the center right here. And coming down, would help if you could see it, coming down here on the back of her tail. Oh, this is gonna be beautiful. I did not see any in her fins, but I'm going back and double checking. I don't see any in her fins. I don't see any in her top. Where you're gonna get a lot of it is on the underside of her hair. Okay, so her hair is floating up here. This is kind of the shadow of her hair underneath. So on the underside of her hair, there's a ton of it here and over here, all on the underside of her hair. So that's where you're gonna get that fairy dust. So you're gonna have a lot of that one in this beautiful painting. All right, 37.66. This beautiful bright blue. So, so pretty. All right. You are going to get that on the inner side of her tail here. You're going to get some of it on the outer edge of her tail. And you're going to get here at the top. Just saw it in the center here. Okay, so most of it is going to go on the outer part of her tail and the inner part of her tail. And then your final fairy dust, just a little bit, is 38.21. It's a down arrow symbol. Now this surprised me because it is sprinkled. There's a golden, the symbol for this is it's a down arrow to the left. It is just sprinkled. There's a gold, there's light yellow, and then there's a gold symbol, and it is sprinkled all throughout her tail. All just sprinkled. It's not really concentrated heavily in an area. It's just sprinkled throughout her tail, which is going to be absolutely beautiful because it's going to give you that glimmer that you don't expect when you're looking at it a specific way. But those are all of your special drills. Guys, these release tomorrow, November 22nd, Saturday at 9 o'clock Pacific, 11 o'clock Central for Diamond and Ruby members, and then 30 minutes later, 9:30 Pacific, 11:30 Central for general release. Diamond Art Club does hold some stock back for those that, for everyone to try and get these absolutely gorgeous canvases. Like I said, I would have purchased this one had I not gotten it as a sneak peek. I want to thank Diamond Art Club for sending this beautiful painting to me to share with everybody. And let me do one more pass over for you so you can get a really good look at her. I tried to get the lighting right, everything right. Oh my gosh, she is an absolute beauty. She's tall, but man, oh man, will she be worth it. Great balance of color blocking and confetti. Again, just when you can't stand the color blocking, you got some confetti to offset it, and vice versa. So I love that the picture is oriented, the painting is oriented this way, so you don't have a ton of background. And in the background, it's all different as well. You've got some variety of colors in the background. All right, guys, that is what I've got for you. Thank you so much for being here. If you don't mind giving me a thumbs up on your way out. And if you are new to my channel, hi, I'm Kara. I hope you'll consider subscribing and being part of the Painter household. We do have a great deal of fun and do a lot of fun unboxings and discover new trends in diamond painting. So come join us. And I will leave you with this. In a world where you can be anything, be kind. This is the Principal Painter, and I am signing off.